We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Forced out to his right. He's calling his own number. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lead by 14. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
Panthers 13. McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Panthers are headed out there on offense alongside Deontay Johnson for this series. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Young on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Mingo. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready. At the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Check white. Yellow. Lonnie.
Brooks on the counter. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down.
Ready.
Motioning the tight end now. On 3rd down, it's Young. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. New set of downs for him from the 46. They send a tight end in motion. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap now to Young. This one's caught. He has the Carolina touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Fielded at the 7. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The visitors and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Burrow setting up the play action. Headed out right. He can run it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Burrow picking up the pace. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Shakes himself free. Oh, he's keeping it again. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Burrow from the gun. Finds his man Chase. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They're working quickly here.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. On the move, headed right. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals lead by 14. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 5th total score of this ball game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
At the 7-yard line.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Down, set, go. Ready?
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Young. Throw complete to Thielen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
38. Let's go now.
Young on the play action. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19. At the
Blue strike. Ready.
Another try following the sack. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And now the Bengals have it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive.
Drill 52.
And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field.
Hut, hut.
To the air on first down, Young. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, right.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
That's good. 4.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Clock 10. Black Ultra. Ready.
From the 47. That's completed right side. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Panthers trail by 22 now. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. On the return, here's Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Burrow setting to throw. He put everything he had into this one. They connect on the deep shot. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers set to take the field. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Smith, red.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
10 cycles.
It's a gain of 7.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers looking at 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. Come on, set. Hut, hut.
They'll motion Johnson right.
Ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Offense in the hurry up here. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Let's get set.
From the red zone now. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Ready.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Set.
So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. That brings us to halftime with the visiting